Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. Yo, that's really for me, for real. My name is Rees Rose, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Y'all, thank y'all for rocking with me, for real. Thank y'all for rocking with me, okay? Life happens, all right? And I had to tend to my personal life, and it was just a reminder that, although I am so freely willing to give such a big part of myself to you guys, it is imperative that I do set a boundary, and I established that, my personal life does come first. So, yes, there's a lot of things that I had to tend to behind the scenes, and it wasn't even like, it was just like putting you guys on hold or anything. I totally attempted to put out several readings for you guys, but there were just so many interferences. So it was just a clear understanding for me that I needed to take that time for myself. And yeah, that's just me being open, bold, and transparent with you guys. Because in the event that came up in a reading and I had to tell you guys that, I would definitely tell y'all the same. So just being fair all around, all right? But thank you guys so much for still rocking with me, all right? For staying, for loving me, for tapping into the readings, because y'all have been blowing me up. Although I have not been putting anything out in the past couple of weeks. But nevertheless, let's dive in, all right? Let's dive. I missed y'all for real. Talking to y'all because I missed y'all for real. All right, so first card we got is certainty. Okay, not too many cards. Oh, but those are some good ones, though. I should have took them. But I'm only getting 3. So we got certainty so far. And this reading has a lot to do with clarity and understanding. I don't know what direction we're going in, but I think caged bird. Okay, yeah, so some clarity about the direction, and that's funny, I don't know what direction we're going in. Some clarity about the direction in which you're going in, okay? Or in your case, lack thereof. You don't necessarily see the vision, but it's here, okay? Because you have caged bird as the overall energy, and starting out, it's like certainty, all right? So this reading is about certainty. It's like, all right, hold on, let us reaffirm you that everything is okay, that you are on the right path, that you are getting the downloads that you need to, that you are hearing the word of God, and it's not just, a whole bunch of static going on up there, and you're just out here winging it. That's not what's going on. All right, so you feel like a caged bird because you're like, yo, why can't I figure this out? Like, I feel like I want to just spread my wings and fly, but I'm literally in a cage. I don't know how to get myself out of here. So you're looking outside of you and you're noticing like all this freedom that lies outside of you. You feel so stuck within, like inside of you is kind of torturous a little bit. Like, not really. A lot of you guys are very peaceful, definitely my collective, but it's just when you get into these modes, like it's just not comfortable, It's kind of like you're torturing yourself, putting yourself through the same thoughts over and over, like, why can't I get past this bump? Why can't I get past this hurdle? Why am I still here? Kind of thing. All right, so, hold on. These cards are so big, y'all. Hold on. Bear fruit, see? Exactly, like I said, it has something to do with the direction, but in your case, it's lack thereof. However, this reading is definitely going to reaffirm you that you are doing the right thing. What came out next is bear fruit. Yo, I'm telling y'all, let's go into the tarot. I knew it. I know it's about to be a bomb reading. Some of you guys are panicking because you can't see it right now. It's not in front of your face right now. Sometimes that's not how things are supposed to go, okay? God will literally troll you like that. Like, how strong is your faith? How strong is your faith? Even though you know it's not going to happen right now. If I told you that it's going to happen, all of your fears and anxieties will go out the window. You'd be like, yo, I'm good. Because I know at this date, at this very time, this is going to happen for me. Dang, I left some cards over there and I need that. I might get it. I might get up and get it. Anyway. Yeah, so if God told you that, you would feel reassured, right? Because that's God directly telling you what is about to happen. But if you are truly a follower, not a follower, I don't even want to use that term because we're stepping away from. All right, so like if you are truly a believer, if you are truly embedded in that of your source, whoever you turn to. There are many names, but whoever you turn to, if you're truly embedded in that relationship that you have, then okay, you know that the inevitable is that you're favored, right? And favor looks like miracles, right? Okay, so like you should know that at any given moment it can happen for you. That's the faith that you need to carry. That's what I mean by God will troll you sometimes, like dangle it in your face, like, yo, all right, so like how long are you going to truly put yourself through this? Like, because you're torturing yourself. So it's like, how long are you going to put yourself through this? How long are you going to take yourself through this negative cycle, this pessimistic cycle, when really all you got to do is rely on your faith? If you are so filled with who I am, if your connection is that strong, if you are as powerful as you say you are, as you believe yourself to be, then what are you doing right now, kind of thing? All right, I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying that's where it's going. That's what it's feeling. All right, damn, I didn't even pull no tarot right now. But woo, you are about to bear fruit, okay? Lots and lots of it. And it might hit you all at once, which is probably why you're like, yo, where is it? It's kind of like you release the dam and nothing comes out. The dam is not a good word because water will flow regardless. Okay, so like release something and like nothing comes out. Like say there's a wall of rocks and you open the wall and none of the rocks fall out. But that's because all the rocks are like, it's so much, it's in abundance, it's crammed together, and you've been piling this up. It's like building your karmic bank. You've been building, and now all of a sudden when you release that, it's like, yo, where the hell is it? Like, how come it's not falling out? I know I deserve this, and that. And it's like, yo, hold on, just give it a second to loosen up a little bit. Like, it's just getting started, it's used to this. You gotta get used to this, it's not new to this. It's not true to this, it's new to this. Sorry, I should have never dragged it. Anyway, let's go straight into the tarot. Where I was going with this was, don't be so quick to brush off the fact that you are still favored. Okay, in the event that you don't see it right now, so what? So what? You just don't see it right now. That's it. That's all that's happening. It's not that it's not going to happen for you. So this caged bird, as an overall energy, you guys are really, whoever this is resonating for, you're going to have to relax a little bit. You're going to have to truly like let it go. Let it go. If it's not anything that you can actually control right now, let it go. Okay? And what you can control, do it. Do that. Do that so that you don't feel as if, oh man, I'm ill prepared. Oh man, it's not going to happen for me. Because if you can honestly say that you put in 165% of your energy, of your time, of your intention, of everything into this thing, then if it doesn't happen for you, then it wasn't supposed to happen. Period. All right? So other than that, if you can control it, do what you can control. If you cannot, let it go. Relax. Let it go. Okay. Let's get it. The Fool. What did I just say? What did I just say? I just said this. I just said this, y'all. I ain't even going to go in on that card because I just said it. I'm not even about to sound like a broken record. Next. Page of Cups. It's okay. Page of Cups gives a little bit of a learner's energy. Like you have... This will be a great lesson to take with you for the next time, or maybe not the next time, but something else where you're going to have to apply your faith, okay? So right now, what does it say? Oh, sorry. My bad, I had to read something. And it's just this thing is just not going away. It's looking so, it's distracting. Anyway, sorry guys. Right, so like the Page of Cups gives like a little bit of a young energy, and not young in age, but just young, like new, and not naive in a bad way. It's just like there's some learning to do. Like, yeah, that's why I said, whatever you learn right now, you're definitely going to need it to apply to the next situation that requires you to, use your faith for real. Because it's like right now, some of you guys haven't had to use this kind of faith before, haven't been faced with a situation like this. Not saying everybody's had it sweet, not saying that. I'm saying with a situation like this, like you feel so caged in right now, like nothing's happening for you. You're trying to fly and you can't. But this reading is all about certainty, letting you know that, yo, you're on the right path. You just need to relax about it. And the only reason why you're panicking is because you can't see it. But the only reason you can't see it is because God be troubling sometimes. Like, this is where you have to apply the faith. You don't always see what's about to happen. That's why I was saying before, yo, if God actually told you when it was going to happen for you, you would relax. But that is too easy, okay? What about the times, because we're in school, right? Earth, life, this whole life cycle is a big school, right? We're here to learn from the day we're conceived to the day we die. Like, we are here learning, okay? Not really conception, damn, what we learning in the womb. From the day we earth side to the day we die, okay? Sorry, guys. Anyway, when it comes to the Page of Cups, especially right next to the Fool, you guys need to relax. Use everything. Use your senses. Use your eyes. Pay attention to what's going on right now. Use your ears to hear the word of God so you can hear your directions, to hear guidance. Use your third eye so you can use discernment. Like, you have to make sure, like, embed yourself in a situation and understand also, as you're saying this in the same breath, you have to remove yourself, okay? So, like, there's a certain detachment that you have to have as you're totally immersed in a situation. I know that's kind of like a paradox a little bit, but where I'm going with this is like the duality of life. Like, when there's one thing, there's the other, okay? So if you're going to put yourself in a situation, you also have to take yourself out of it as well. And some of you guys are a little too in a situation where you're so focused on the logistics of it. But if you're going to be earthy with it, you got to be spiritual with it too. So if, like, you can't necessarily see the logistics, but you're controlling what you do, then okay, that means God is back there orchestrating something. And if something, whatever that you want to happen, doesn't happen, then it wasn't for you. You dodged a bullet. But you're still going to take the lesson from it, okay? Page of Cups. There's a lesson in this for you. The Fool. Just relax. Just relax, okay? Just relax. You're doing well. Trust me. Two of Wands, okay? So, like, the foresight, the vision, the plan, the blueprint. Go ahead. We grown as hell, right? Why would you sit there, panic, and not make a plan? Go ahead and make the plan. Absolutely. But that's you controlling what you can. So put yourself in whatever position that you have to so that you can see it through. Yeah. But don't forget about the spiritual side, okay? Faith. Faith. Okay, but yes, the Two of Wands will be the overall energy because this person also has a globe in their hand, a whole world, okay? This person, and they dripped out. Y'all got the whole cape and everything. And them times, this cape meant everything, okay? You had shmoney, okay? This person got a whole cape on right now. And ain't doing a damn thing. But, and I want to say those are grapes on that symbol right there. I think so. When it comes to tarot, whenever you see grapes, like, that's a whole abundant thing. Like, that's a beautiful thing. That's a very rich thing. It's a very wealthy thing. Okay? And this person got the cape on. It's giving, like, he's got somewhere to go. He needs somewhere to be. But, which would make sense because it is the Two of Wands. And travel, like, you guys will fly. You guys will fly. You're looking to fly as the caged bird. Look at this bird. Look at this bird. Y'all not going to be able to see it because of the lighting in here. But on this card is a bird, and they're in a cage, and they're looking around at all the other cages that's surrounding it, and all the other cages got their doors open. It's like, damn, all those birds are going because their door was open. They flew out. But how come my door isn't open? I'm just stuck here in this cage. And that's kind of like how you feel right now. So, like, you're trying to fly, you're trying to soar, you're looking around like, damn, why is everybody figuring it out but me? But here, I'm here to tell you, like, you're about to bear fruit. You are about to bear fruit. You just need to relax with it, okay? And relaxing, no, does not mean procrastinating. It does not mean sleeping your fucking days away, excuse me. But it don't mean that. It don't mean that until, like, it just miraculously appears in your lap. No, it means putting yourself in a position to ensure that it will happen. But you have to also remember your faith, okay? What's the point in doing it if you're not going to be faith-filled while you're doing it? Why are you doing and knowing that, or thinking, anticipating that you're going to fail? What's the point of doing it then? Now you're wasting time. Now you should, like, I'm not going to even go down, rabbit hole. Forget it. But as far as you, my friend, with the Two of Wands being the overall energy, put yourself in a position to do it, okay? And when you do so, after you relax, because you got to relax as well. Like, you can't do it anxious, all right? You got to relax. The Fool came first. Even though this was the overall energy, the Fool came first, okay? You got to relax. And know that you are being tested. Regardless, you're being tested. The Page of Cups, there's a lesson in this for you. You're a little new to this, so whatever you learn in this moment, you're going to take with you to the next time, and you're going to be damn good at it, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. But with the Two of Wands being the overall energy, put yourself in a position, okay? That should take away all the anxiety. Two of Pentacles, in line with the Page of Cups, right? So the Two of Pentacles, okay, the duality, like I was saying, the as within, so without, as above, so below. You have to embed yourself in it, as well as, what's the word that I used? What's the word that I used, guys? I wish I could talk back to me. In moments like this, I need that. Disengage, that is not what I said. My bad, y'all. I don't know what that word was. Okay, anyway, you know where I was going with that, because you guys were listening, especially if you're still here tapped into this point. If you're still listening at this point, where are we? 15, 18? I think it says 15. All right, yeah, so what I meant by the Two of Pentacles, the balance, okay? The duality. Funny that it's in line with the Page of Cups. I was looking at that. I'm like, Two of Pentacles in line with the Page of Cups, after I was just telling you guys that you're going to have to take something from this as a lesson and apply it to the next situation. So the Two of Pentacles in line with that, after coming from the Two of Wands. Give me a second, y'all. The Strength. Dang, this straight about faith. Ooh, big faith. And the Lovers and the Wow. You guys are about to... Matter of fact, now we're going to take those. We're going to take those because we talking about bear fruit, right? So, yeah, we're going to take all of this. We're going to take all of this because some of you guys are downplaying yourselves. It's not even that you lack faith. Some of you guys are downplaying yourselves, okay? The Two of Pentacles, the balance, that's in line with the Page of Cups because it's like, yo, y'all are fire. Y'all are fire for real. But it's just this one little tiny thing about yourself within that you got to tweak in order for you guys to be totally balanced. It's like this little thing is going to throw you off. If you take whatever this anxiety is with you to the next level, this just might throw you the F off, okay? Like, it's something about whatever this is that you need to tweak, that you need to heal, that you need to shift right now. Because the next card that came out was Strength. That's why I was like, oh my God. Like, this has everything to, you got to find that from within. Yes, the faith that I was talking about, but like also the within. Oh, there goes the duality again. That is why that is in line with the Page of Cups. Okay, so like, yeah, this is something that you guys have not seen before. And I'm not saying that you guys have had the peachy keenest life ever. Some of you guys have gone through the depths. I know. But when it comes to your faith, though, when some of you guys have been faced with challenges, like it was like one-on-one, like you had no choice but to like act right now because it was just like boom, there was no lead up to it or anything like that. But this is giving like you are totally relying on faith. You have no idea what the hell is about to happen. You are placed in a situation, you feel like God has told you, hey, do this, and you're like, yo, but how and why? What do you mean do this? What, like, with what? Like, you gave me nothing and you're telling me to do this. I don't get it. I don't see it. Some of you guys do not see it. I'm surprised the Two of Swords did not come up here, but I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, so okay, I'll say it. It's not here, but that's what it's giving. Some of you guys don't see it. Y'all don't see the yellow brick road. Guys, like, follow the yellow brick road. You're like, where is dirt? Sorry, guys. Not that it's dirt. Not that, you know, what you're walking on is dirt, more so soil, okay? But there's no yellow brick road, what I'm saying. But okay, if there's soil, let's plant some seeds. Okay, anyway, let me go back to this. The Strength card is here, and then we follow with a shitload of, I'm sorry. There's so many majors in here because like you have no idea the fruit that you're about to bear. And sometimes it's not all tangibles. Sometimes it's not all pentacles, which is why the only pentacle card here is the Two of Pentacles, which is the balance. Oh, but we could get into that because actually that has a lot to do with your pentacles. Funny that is the only pentacle card here and the rest of them are majors. All right, so like they're not even talking about the little cards here, okay? Because I know some of you guys are looking for where my Ace of Pentacles at, where my Ten of Pentacles at. I want to see cards like that. Even though those are great cards, let me remind you that those are minors, okay? And the energy of those cards are a lot more what's the word I would like to use? It's a lot more temporary. Whereas a major, these are a lot more permanent, okay? There's longevity in here. It's a lot more stamped, all right? We're serious here, all right? And there was work, there was transformation that was done, like you're leveling up in phases like that was done to receive the energy like this, all right? Speaking of transformation, the next card that came out was death. You're transforming right now, hence the Page of Pentacles and why that's in line with the Two of Cups, okay? You're transforming right now, and it has a lot to do with yourself, like the inner you, that little thing that you have to tweak. You have to make it pure, okay? That's something that will tip you off later. Pause, sorry. That's something that's going to throw you the F off later on in your life. If you were to take this little imperfection with you, because it's like maybe you should have outgrown this by now. It has nothing to do with age, but everything to do with your journey, everything to do with your timeline, and everything to do with your experiences, okay? You guys are leveling up big time. And this one thing, because of where you're about to go next, you're about to take yourself to the next level, okay? Some of you guys are like, dang, why am I just getting the words like mixed up right now? Some of you guys are the way you're manifesting this new level of life, it's kind of like you're making it happen instantly. All right, you're putting the expedited, you know, whatever. Y'all see where I'm getting with this. Y'all see where I'm going with this. But like you're expediting it for real. So to make that happen, you guys are tapping into that thing that you have to tweak. Okay? So with this death card, that's the transformation that you are about to go through. When you go through this strength card, when you find it within you to quiet that anxiety that will mess you up later, but that little tiny thing, it makes a big difference in your life, okay? When you find it in you to quiet that and make all of you, and it's not even like making all of you pure, because like I said, duality, you know, it's kind of like making truce with the darkness, but when you do that, you rid the anxiety, okay? So some of you guys have the anxiety there is because like you're not comfortable with that side of you yet that you haven't fixed. I know I'm saying so many things, but I'm also receiving so many things right now. So this is hitting for somebody. Anyway, okay, so the Lovers, the Three of Wands, my goodness, the expansion that you guys are about to receive, the Emperor in the world, the stability and the comfort that you guys are about to receive. You're going to be able to look back and be like, I knew it was going to always happen for me, which you didn't. Which you didn't. But a lot of you guys are going to say that when you get to the next level, because it's going to feel good where you feel like, actually, yeah, I did know that I was going to, like, you know, like I always knew I had it in me. When you was faced with the actual, you know, monsters, like, damn, you about to whoop my ass. Like, oh my God, you're kind of big. Like when you're faced with the monster, it's totally different, but you know you have it in you. You know you got that lion in you, okay? Like this strength card here, this woman, she's rocking a white robe, symbolizing purity, and she's over here taming a lion. You know damn well we cannot, as humans, tame a freaking lion, but she's doing it, and it's just the analogy, the symbolism of it. Yes, you, my friend, that'll be you. Okay, so facing that monster will be nothing, knowing that within you there is that faith. Okay, I know that God rocks with me the long way, the strong way. I know God got me. I know God got me. Like the more I transform, I know God got me, which is why the Lovers card is here. Okay, I didn't really go into depth with these cards. I just kind of started talking, but when you transform, I know I've said this many times, like the Lovers card, I can't show it. My card channel's getting up there, they gonna flag me now. But with the lovers, sorry y'all. With the lovers, there's a lover over here and there's a lover over here, right? And source is up here. So they're both, well, actually, dude looking at Shawty and Shawty looking at God. All right, but where I was going with this, there's an example of a triangle. Can y'all see the triangle that I drew? All right, so there's an example of a triangle, picture it, and it's like one love over here and one love over here at the base of the triangle, right? Because, you know, base triangle look like this. So love over here, and God will be at this pointy top right here. So it's like the closer that the lovers get is how focused they are on God. All right, and actually really God, because like I was saying, only one is looking at source, but that's a totally different explanation. I will get into that another time. That doesn't resonate with right now. But usually in this example that I'm showing you guys, when both lovers are focused on God, they become closer together. When they're focused on God, okay, put God first. That's the boundary. We lead with love. We walk with God, okay? And then the inevitable happens. Like, we get closer and closer to them, we get what we want. We're far as fuck when we're not focused on God, okay? We over here with it. We ain't going to be able to touch. We ain't going to be able to hug. We're not going to come together when we're off our track like that, okay? You, in that term, sorry, when it comes to you and your situation right now, whoever this is related to, this transformation that you're going to experience is going to bring you closer to source, okay? And when you get closer to source, when you're focused on source like that, you get closer, closer, closer. You get united with everything that you want, okay? There's no, some of you guys are single. Maybe you will be reaching your soulmate. You're the one who you're supposed to be with very soon. But what I'm talking about is like, that's why I was going as far as like the bear fruit, the fruit that you guys are going to bear. It has nothing to do with just the pentacles. It has nothing to do with just a spouse, just a this, just a that. It's not a just kind of thing. It's like once you get there, you kind of get everything. You kind of get every freaking thing, okay? Three of Wands, the Emperor in the world. That's why I didn't really go too in depth with every single card. You hear me kind of like, I'm dragging it a little bit and I'm kind of like tripping over my words. I'm getting so many downloads, guys. With this Three of Wands, it's like you have the expansion that's coming in for you right now. The vision that you see as the Two of Wands is the overall energy up here. It is about to happen. You got the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. What comes after three? Okay, the Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Boom. After the Two of Wands comes the Three of Wands. After you set the vision, after you see the plan and everything, boom, then the ships come in. That's when everything happens for you. Everything lays out for you. And then comes the stability with the Emperor and you receive everything you want with it. It's not just the lover. It's not just the money, which is why the Two of Pentacles is here. That's why I was like, yo, very interesting that the only Pentacle card that came out was the Two of Pentacles, because the Two of Pentacles symbolizes balance, equilibrium in your life, okay? You're not going to want. You're not going to want. There we go. You're not going to want for anything. You're not going to have anxiety about anything. You're not going to be like, yo, where is this coming from? How is this going to be taken care of? Man, I want to do this, but I can't. Like, that's not going to happen for you. Okay? All of that will be out the window, but it has to do with this transformation. So go within with the Strength card and quiet out that little thing that's telling you, hey, we can't do this. Because yes, the F, you can. Okay? And that's the little Page of Cups in you. That's a little Page of Cups that hasn't seen much of anything yet, where you have to really apply that faith to the soul here school that we are in called life. All right? Boom. I think I am done talking. Honestly, I'm not. My bad, yeah. I'm gonna lead y'all with a card right here, and then I'll go. This was good though. Such a great one for a welcome back. I missed you guys so much. I know it's only been a couple of weeks, but I don't ever want to do that again. I will definitely take my personal time when need be, but I felt like 2 weeks was a long time. I did need to handle some things back in the city. I had to handle some things, y'all. Woo. Okay. Love y'all very much. Hope. Guys, hope is the beam of light in the darkness. Then, And all these beautiful butterflies. Y'all, the transformation that you guys are about to have is going to be beautiful, okay? It's going to be very beautiful. And it starts with that faith that's with it, all right? So some of you guys right now just wishing on a star, but cool. Sometimes that is the mustard seed that you have, and cool. But make sure your follow through is there too, because that's the difference. That's the difference. It's not enough to just hope. Funny, because that's the card that's here, but it's not enough to just hope, y'all. You gotta have that follow through though. But hope is the beam of light in the darkness. So focus on the hope, all right? Because it's not enough to hope, but focus on the hope and make sure that you have that follow through. Let that hope be that silver lining for you, okay? Like letting you know that it's dark right now, but that little beam right there, just walk towards that. Walk towards the hope, which is the follow through. Walk towards that, all right, with faith, knowing that you're getting closer and closer and it's going to happen for you. And you're going to have everything, all right, everything. Such a beautiful reading for you guys. I love you guys so much. I truly do. Bye.